So first, let me just address a question that is on everybody's mind at home tonight. Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage? I'll tell you, I'm not
the hope of a skinny kid with a funny name who believes that America has a place for him too.
He didn't do the job there. I don't know what he did with Epstein, but possibly he didn't.
Do you think it's possible that Epstein was killed?
Oh, sure, it's possible. I mean, I don't really believe. I think he probably committed suicide. He had a life with.
Hey, what's up, my friends? I wanted to make a quick video to tell you what I think of Vivek Ramaswamy and Trump's answer to the Epstein question. Let me play this short clip.
So first, let me just address a question that is on everybody's mind at home tonight. Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage? I'll tell you, I'm not
the hope of a skinny kid with a funny name who believes that America has a place for him too.
So who is Vivek Ramaswamy? The Obama plagiarizing Big Pharma CEO who wrote a book less than a year ago in which he compared Trump to sore loser Stacey Abrams, said he respects Pence, and says that Mike Pence did the right thing on January 6th. A man who tweeted out well said George Soros and seemingly even parroted his rhetoric on open societies. A man who took money for his law school from a Soros fellowship, said he did it in a video defending himself, quote, when I didn't have the money.
When I didn't have the money and it was a merit scholarship.
Yet Fox News reported that he made millions of dollars that year and $1 million every year for a couple years prior, so he lied about that. A man who made a fortune off of a failed Alzheimer's drug, and a man who just last year wrote a Wall Street Journal op-ed in which he said, the most important step in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic was the distribution of vaccines. That's in 2022. So who is Big Pharma salesman Vivek? Well, he's whoever you want him to be, because just like Obama, he'll say whatever he has to say, even copying Obama, to tell the naive and foolish sheeple what they want to hear. Everyone's giving this guy softball interviews and weak debates. Vivek, if you want a real challenge, come on my channel. I don't buy your shtick at all. I've been calling Vivek Ramaswamy conservative ChatGPT and the right-wing Barack Obama for weeks now. That nickname's starting to catch on. And it's funny that he plagiarized Obama for his speech.
So first, let me just address a question that is on everybody's mind at home tonight. Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage? I'll tell you, I'm not
the hope of a skinny kid with a funny name who believes.
As I said in that short Instagram reel I made, I don't trust him. I think he just learned to say what everybody wants to hear. But to me, his story doesn't add up, and I don't trust a big pharma CEO to run the Republican Party, especially after what happened to us in 2020, 2021, and 2022. I'm not surprised the father of the vaccine is complimenting and pushing his little pharma bro. Not shocking to me at all. But I have to say, the era of really bad and really inauthentic con artists like Mitt Romney and Mike Pence is out. And the era, in my opinion, of high IQ, well-spoken Barack Obama-style con artists is in. And Tucker Carlson did an interesting interview with Donald Trump, asking him about what he thinks about Jeffrey Epstein. Take a listen.
It's just interesting. I read Barr's account of his time. He wrote a book about it,
Right.
His autobiography. And in it, he lies about Jeffrey Epstein's death. Clearly lies. Do you think Epstein killed himself sincerely?
I don't know. I will say that, he was a fixture in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
I don't know what Barr said about it either. I have no idea what he said. What did he say? He killed himself, probably?
He said he killed himself and that they were going to do this investigation. They never did the investigation. It's never been public.
Well,
and they hid it. And why are they doing that? And clearly Barr knew. But why would Bill Barr be covering up the death of Jeffrey Epstein?
Bill Barr didn't do an investigation on the election fraud either, okay? He said he did, and he pretended he did, but he didn't. McSwain, the U.S. attorney in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, said Barr just wouldn't let him do it. It was crazy. Barr became so petrified, so frightened of being impeached. They were going to impeach him. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah.
It's not a big moment in history. But they said, we're going to impeach. They play a much rougher game, the left, the lunatics. And they were going to impeach Bill Barr, and he was petrified. Now, how do you not get impeached? Don't do any of this stuff. But he didn't do the job there. I don't know what he did with Epstein, but possibly he didn't.
Do you think it's possible that Epstein was killed?
Oh, sure, it's possible. I mean, I don't really believe. I think he probably committed suicide. He had a life with, beautiful homes and beautiful everything, and he all of a sudden he's incarcerated and not doing very well. I would say that he did, but there are those people. There are many people. I think you're one of them, right? But a lot of people think that he was killed. He knew a lot on a lot of people.
He was killed.
You think so?
I think the closer you look, I'm not a conspiracy person at all. I believe everything I hear. But yeah, the closer you look into it, I mean, the Attorney General of the United States, your Attorney General, clearly lied about the Epstein death.
Yeah,
and
he was.
Why?
He was certainly. It wasn't well done. They had no cameras. They had no anything. Everybody was sleeping, and a case could be made. Look, I'm not going to get involved in it, but I can tell you a case could be made either way. But it certainly wasn't the most well-run place.
So the reason I'm asking you is I'm looking at the trajectory since 2015.
I know people don't want to hear this, but to me, it's just all theater. Donald Trump clearly doesn't want to talk about it, pushes the status quo narrative about it, tried to change the subjects pretty quickly. And I don't think DeSantis wants to talk about it. I don't think RFK Jr. wants to talk about it. Definitely Biden doesn't want to talk about it. And Trump doesn't seem to want to talk about it. So if they're not even interested in getting to the bottom of the Jeffrey Epstein situation, then clearly some people and some things are above these people's pay grade. And I can't help but notice that Fox News and Tucker Carlson didn't spend much time, if any at all, on the 2020, 2021, and 2022 medical tyranny takeover of America, which imploded the economy, changed elections perhaps for the next decade or forever, led to trillions of dollars of money printing, tens of billions of dollars to vaccine socialism, a loss of freedom and liberty like I've never seen in my lifetime. Somehow the Republican influencer atmosphere and the media complex is trying to gaslight voters into thinking that that wasn't a big deal, that it's not going to come back, that it won't happen again, and that their party are the innocent victims. So I guess that's our party now.
And look, I guess in a certain way, I'm the father of the vaccine because I was the one that pushed it.
And his little lapdog pharmacy CEO mastered the art of telling everybody what they want to hear, similar to how it seems like he made his money, hyping up this company, raising massive amounts of money going public, and eventually making money as the Alzheimer's drug failed and the company rapidly lost value. So I'm not shocked that he's good at telling people what they want to hear, whether it's authentic or not. Seems like that's how the right-wing Barack Obama rose the ranks in one of the most corrupt industries in America, the pharmaceutical industry. That's my opinion. I'll be back soon with higher quality videos. God bless you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section.